Hi, how you doing? It's Jeff Sinker and I'm back again with another Iron Maiden record. I said I was going to work through all of the new songs on the Legacy of the Beast tour. So here is another one. I think there's only one more I've got to do. We'll have to check back on that. But I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're nice and current, some of the songs that we're playing here. Of course, we're looking at the Sign of the Cross, which is a really big song, and the entire length and the different changes that we've got on this. So I'm going to work through this as quickly as I can. I have got the tablature and I've marked up all of the various sections. So do download the tablature on the link below. Pick up the backing track that's there as well for you. And we're going to work through it stage by stage. All the way through right to the end. There are so many little changes that we have to do. That's why I say do yourself a favour. Too many do's in that sentence. Get hold of the tablature and we're going to work through it stage by stage as quickly and as efficiently as we can. Well, if this is your first time to visit the site, it's great to see you. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. I hope you're enjoying this lesson. If you do, why not click on that subscribe button, click on the bell. That way you're going to be notified whenever I'm posting new lessons. That's if you click the bell. If you don't, you're not going to be notified. Yes, I'm going to appreciate you as a subscriber, but you're not going to benefit. So do make sure to click that bell. Well, enough of me bantering on. Let's get into this mammoth song and let's learn how to play Sign of the Cross. So don't go away.
Preview.
Let's have a look at that intro that I played at the beginning of the video. We're going to start off on the D string and I'm going to play a 7, 9, 10, 9. I play that twice. Now the final one, we play this. So I'm playing 7, 9, 10, 9, 10, slide up to 12 and then I do a 10, 9. Repeat. Then I move down to the A string and I play this line, which is just 7, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. Now at this point, this is where Bruce Dickinson starts to sing and follows the line that has been played on that guitar. Oh, it's exactly the same as set for the lost note. So we get this time I got into 7 instead of going back to the 10s. Exactly the same phrasing. Now we're onto this kind of dramatic, lot of delay going on. Two guitars playing here. And quite simple to play. You've got one guitar, so which we want to do. One guitar is just playing an E minor. Just stroking down. Second guitar is playing the harmonics on 12th fret. So when that one plays there, that one is playing the harmonics across that. So we get this. And then we get this. Now what I'm playing there is a sus chord. It's a G sus. So I'm playing 5, 5, D and G, and 3 and 3 on the B and the E. And again, we just stroke it down so you can hear the string. Then we move up 2 frets, so we're doing an A sus4. And then back. And again, same thing happening there. And of course, that moves round and round, just repeats itself. But it's just simply an E minor going across G sus, A sus. Right, let's look at section number 2, and we've changed to an overdriven guitar for this section. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play through this and then we'll break it down what are the chord patterns that we're going to play. So, start off like this. Now that is the full sequence, and of course that sequence will then get repeated as normal. So what are we doing? Well, we started off with an E5 and we are playing this rhythm. And we start off with doing a whole bar of that. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then on the 3 we move down to the D5. Back up. And we've got another whole bar of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, down to a D5. Then down to a B5. C5. Up to a D5 again, and then up to an E5 for 2, down to a B5, C5, up to a D5. Now on this last bar, because this is the last one of the sequence, we do 1 on the E5, and then we repeat the whole thing. So that last part, let me just go through that last one with that quick change. So we're going C. And then repeat everything that we've just gone through. So that is how we will play section number 2. And this section does get repeated a number of times in the song. Okay, in section number 3, very, very easy to play this part, but I just wanted to show you this little change that we've got here. We are going to start off playing the same rhythm on that E5, but we're going to play that for 4 bars. So we get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we move down to a C, and we're going to play that for 2 bars, but at the end of it, there's a slight change. So we get this. And then we go back into the C, the E, sorry, and we get 2 more bars of that. And once we've played that chunk and we've got this, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we get this power chord which is going C, 2, 3, 4 to a G, 2, 3, 4 to a D, 2, 3, 4 to an A, 2, 3, 4 to a C, 2, 3, 4 to a G, 2, 3, and then we repeat the whole thing again. So the previous rhythm that we got, which is the 4 bars, and then the 2 bars with a break, and then 2 bars of the E, and then the power chords, that gets repeated all over again. And the second time when we play in the power chords and we come to that last power chord on the G, we go back to this E and we play 2 bars of this. After them 2 bars, we are into the first of the riffs. So this will be seen on your tablature as riff A. So let's go and check this one out. So I'm just going to play the first section through so you can get the feel of what we're doing on the picking pattern on this. So it goes like this. What I'm doing now, I'm playing 7 on the A string, and then I'm going to go across and play 3 9s on the D string. Then I move down to the 7 on the D, and then 3 9s again. Back to the 7 on the A, 3 9s, and then the 7 on the D. And then I've got this pattern, which is on the D string, which is 10. And I'm only playing 2 of them. Down to the 9, 7, 9, and that completes the second bar. So it runs over 2 bars. That's your first one. Then it moves down 2 frets and we're playing across 5 and 7. Same idea, same pattern we did there, but just moved down 2 bars. Now, because we've got to keep in key here, we have got to play this time a 9 on the D string. So it's 9, 7, 5, back to the 7. And then we go back up. Right, let's have a look at the section now, which is riff B. So I'm just going to quickly play it through and then I'll just go through the chords. Great setting of the chords. Now these are all sus4 chords. So I'm starting off on a, in this case, an E sus4, so I'm holding down 7th fret, and on the D and the G string, I'm holding down 9. And that shape is the shape we keep all the way through, apart from the A one. So I do the E, and then I do an E, D, to C sus, and then I go back up. I go back down. Now this time I'm going to do a C to a B, which is 2nd fret. Now on the A sus, all I'm doing is just holding down 2 and 2 on the D and G, and then I go back to the C. Now this section is marked up as break, and we're going back on the clean guitar again, and we're going to play this. Kind of strange, but that's what we'll be doing. Now the first chord is an E add 9 chord, so I'm holding down 2 on the A, holding down 4 on the D string. I'll just play the whole of the strings. And then we go into this little kind of motif where we're playing across an E, but we're getting this 7, 9, 7, 7, 6. So we get 7, 9, 7, 9, sorry, 7, 9, 7, 9, 8. And then we get 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 8, 7. Then we move down, we play the whole thing 2 frets lower. And from that break, then we are into riff number C, and we're back on the overdrive guitars again. And now we start to have some fun. Okay, now I've got to break this down slowly, and of course I would recommend having that tablature for this. We are going to start off on 7 on the A. We're going to cross over to the D and play 2 9s. Back to the 7 on the A, and then the 8 on the D. Then we're going to play this 7 on the A twice in this rhythm. Then we've got 3 16ths. Then we got this 7, 1, 2, 3, and then we cross over and we're going to play the 9 twice on the D, back to the 7 A, 8 on the D, 7 on the A, and then 7 on the D. And we go back and we are going to play from that point. We have got another 4 of these. And then we repeat that phrase, but this time it's going to come in with 3 before we did. But when we're in this cycle, we've got 4 of these. 2, 3, 4, then it goes. So we got 3 this time instead of the 1. And then it goes back to the 3 of these. 4, 2, 3, 4. So we've got that cycling round. Okay, played quite quickly as well. I played it a little bit slower so you could hear it. Now, what happens when we come down to the final of that? So we play this. We move down, so we got this 1, 2, 3, 4, and we move. So we move down when we've shifted from that. So we're playing 5, 7, 5 on the A, and then holding on that 5. Same riff but 2 frets down after the 2. And we got 4. And then it moves back up. So we've gone from that. And we move back into that original position. So it's well worth following the line what you're seeing on this, because it's got a very, very strange feel. The beat's playing away, but you're playing that. Shifting backwards and forwards from there. So that is how we are playing riff number C. Right, now we're at riff number D, and again it's easy enough to play. It's just this timing feel that we've got again. It's just shifting across in the bar. So let me just play it through for you. And of course, from there, then it goes into the first solo. So let's just work through that. I say it's not too bad to play. It's just a little few timing issues where it just shifts across on the feel of the rhythm. So we're going to start off pedaling from the 7 on the A. And we go 7 on the A, 9 on the D. Back to the 7. Now the feel that you're playing is this. You're playing that. So I'm going 7, 9, 7, 7. And then I'm going to go 7. So that's that motion. Then I go to the 10 instead of the 9. Then I go to the 7 on the D. Back to the 9. And then repeat on the 9. And then back on the 9. Then I'm going to move down 2 frets. So I'm going to play across 5 and 7. So I get to 5, 8. Now this is where it's a little bit tricky. We're going to play 5, 7, 5. Then we got this. And then we go into the 8. So we get this. And it goes to the 8, 5, and then finishes on 5, 7, 5. Now we're into the first part of the solo. Now this is a set solo, this. So we're just going to look at what Janick Gers is playing through this section. Okay, not too bad. No, we're doing 12 on the B, to 14 on the G, back to the 12 on the B, and then to 13. That's your phrasing. Then we're going to play first 15, 13 on the B to the 14 on the G. And then 12, 14 on the G to the 12. You get it? So your first part. And then repeat. typical for this song, we take it down 2 frets and we're going to play 10 on the B. So we're playing 10, G12, 10, 11 on the B. Then I'm going to do 13, 11 on the B to 12 on the G. And then 10, 12 to 10 on the B. So again. So let's have a look at break number 2, and I'll just play it through and then we'll break this one down. So what we're playing there, I'm starting off on 7 on the A string. And then I'm playing on the 5 on the D twice, 4, back to the 7. Then I go back, 5, 7, repeat, 5, 4, 7. And then I'm going 5, 4, 5, down to the 3 on the A, and then onto the 5 on the A. So it's... As you saw, because of the speed, I'm playing that alternating picking. And it repeats that 2 times. So playing that riff, 2 bars, quite quickly. Then we're into the pre-solo section. So we start the riff on the G string on the 9th fret, play that twice. Cross over to the high E, play the 7 twice. Then on the B string, it's 10, 8, 7. Go back and we repeat that same riff. Then we go back to a 9 to finish that little part off on that G string. And then we're going to play a 7 on the G to an 8 on the B. Backwards and forwards. So it's that 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. And then we bang. So that is the pre-solo riff. Now we're into Dave Murray's second solo, so I'm just going to play you through the chords again, which is very similar to patterns that we've already used in this song. So it goes like this. So we start it off on an E5, to D5, to C5, and then we've got a G to a D. E5, D5, A5, and then C5, D5, and it just goes round. Now, that is played through Dave Murray's solo, and then we go into Janick Gers' solo. So let's look at what's going on there. So I'll just play you through what Dave Murray's playing through Janick Gers' guitar solo. Okay, very easy one to follow down. I'm playing we start off on a G5, and there's your rhythm. And then we move down to a F5, down to a D5, and then we've got this, which is C5 to the F5. And then we start again on that G, F, D. This time we do the opposite. We do a F5, and then we repeat. So that is the rhythm guitar that's being played behind Janick Gers' solo. And when we come out of the solo, we go back to the same line that was being played prior to the solos, which is marked up here as the post-solo section. It's just this riff. It's that one there. We repeat that whole section, and then we are into the bridge. I'm just going to play through the bridge section, and this is featuring what Janick Gers is playing, which is quite a good workout riff for this one. So let me play through and then we'll start to break it down. Okay, quite a bit of movement going on there. But we're going to start off, first of all, on 14th fret on the D string. Cross over to the G string. 12 and 14 there, and then across to the 12 on the B. We get, and then we've got a 12, 12, 12, and then 13, 12, and then 14. Back to the 12. Then we go back and we repeat that opening line. To that point there on that 14, and then we're going to go back to the B string and pick up 15, 13, 12, and finish on the 14. So the second one, then we go back and we repeat the whole of the first section, and then we finish off with this little line here, which is a little bit of a workout. Going down the scale, we're going down. So we do 15, 13, 12, 14 on the G, back to 12 on the B. And then we're going to go onto the G string and do 14, 12, 11. 12, 11, again on the G. And then we do 14, 12 on the D. Back to 12, 11 on the G, and then back to 14, 12 on the D. And then we repeat it. Does take a little bit of practice getting that rundown, so take your time. You start off nice and slow and then build up to the required tempo. So that is the bridge section. Let's go and check out what's coming up next. What I want to do is just show you what the remainder of the band are playing behind that little section that Janick Gers is playing. If you find that a little bit too hard, you can just play along with this section. So we're going to start off on the 7th fret. We're just all playing power chords. We're doing an E5 for 1 bar, and you've got the usual kind of gallop. Down to a C5. Down to a G5. And then we got this bar here, which is on the D5. So we're going down, down, up, down, down, up, C5, back to D5, and then repeat. And that gets repeated behind that section that Janick Gers is doing. Now, on the final part, there is a slowdown section that we've got to play. So we're coming up to the last return and we're on this D5 and they're going down to the C5, but it slows down. So we get this. And then we go to an E5 and we're just going to go a C5, G5, D5, A5. Right, we're on the home straight now, so let's just look at this section here. It's taking us to the end of the song. So I'm just going to play it through and then just explain what's going on with the chords. So. Okay, what we're doing on every one of these chords, we're turning it into a sus4 chord. So the first one is a C, and I'm just playing across the C5 first of all when we play it. So I'm just playing a 3, 5, 5, starting from the C. And then, because I'm holding down all the 5s on D, G and B. I'm going to bring in that sus4. So just by adding that, I'm playing the 4 back to the 3rd. Then I go across to the G and I'm doing the same thing again. So I start off with a 5, playing that part, so which is 3, 5, 3, 5, 5, 5. And then I'm going to bring in, which is 5 on the G. So it's 5, 4, 5, 5. I move up to the D, a D5, and I'm doing exactly the same thing I did here, which was over the C chord. So we're going. And from there, I'm going to move down to the A. Same thing again, but I don't need to get the bar. So that's 1, so 2, 3. And I go back to the C again. And then to the G. And then I move up and I've just got this finishing little chord, which is 7 on the 9. So I'm playing 7 on the A, 9 on the D. Then I'm just hitting 7 and 7. And that finishes that little section there. Now the closing section, all we do, we go back to that opening section, which was that part. Well, at this point, we have covered all of the various parts of the song. Yes, I know there's going to be parts I have missed out, which the second or the third guitar is covering. But what I've tried to do is keep a kind of continuity that you can play along with the backing track that I will be including on the link below, and also the full tablatures. Of all the songs that I've taught, you really need to follow this one because there are so many chops and changes with it. It's a big song, but it does shift the way we have to play it and the different types of riffs that we're playing on this. But I do hope you enjoyed working through with me and learned some nice little riffs in here that are included. But I'm going to let you go and let you get on doing some practicing. So until the next time, this is Jeff Sinker. I'm wishing you well. I really look forward to seeing you all again soon. Until the next time, goodbye.